Hello, good morning everyone. How are you today? I hope we all stay healthy and happy. My name is Mateus Rian, usually call it Rian. Okay, today I will present a teaching method by a teacher. The teaching method used by the teacher is a product of Trotz Dr. Vanessa Rodriguez, assistant professor at NU and member of the Center for Early Childhood Health and Development with the Department of Population Health and co-author of the book. What do you think about when you think about your teaching? Okay, uh, in teaching, the first is that you must believe and realize that you are a teacher. With that confidence, you can manage well your student in class. To be a good teacher, you cannot think on your own. A teacher in teaching cannot coach students who are smart or less intelligent as a teacher. We must be able to interact with students in order to establish good communication in classroom learning activities. When learning in class has started, the teacher provides several theories and teaches theories to students. After that, the teacher can see a graph of a student's understanding of the material that has been given by the teacher. Placing students at the center is a safer space for teacher because it means they can consider how they affect the learning situation. As a teacher, when interacting with students, the teacher must provide the five exciting awareness, namely the awareness of students. Then there is an awareness of your teaching process that will encompass everything in planning your practice, implementation, reflection, and classroom culture. Transparency and that teacher should be able to evaluate whether they are suitable in school based on participle, so that in teaching the theory concept can be accepted by both students and the teacher can know to what action the students understands the material. So I think the first thing I would consider as the teacher. In the scenario is pulling apart what did you think they should have produced and why do you think that should have produced that, and then from there consider it's because of the awareness I have about my teaching process, right? Like where there are things that I plan in my routine, in my lesson, in my kind of clarifying for the expectation expectation that caused me to have the expectation I had for their product. What when my a friends of learn for that particular student was about my expectation of them. And so, like when a friends of learning their needs, meaning their emotional needs or physical needs, and then also development, having a consideration of where there are individual and collectivity as a class. And is that what you were think about when you design certain lesson? And routinities and expectation for products. Was there match between two of like I know who test students are development individual collectivity, and I also know what their emotios, emotional emotional needs are, and I design my teaching around that, and then go over to the awareness of self and say, is there something about my private values that cause me to have any of those expectation of the students that I was not aware of? Did the fact that you are a black woman and you have black students, is there something playing a role in there that cause you to have certain expectation of them in their development or their emotional needs that cause you to plan your lesson in a certain way? Or did that not play a role? Did you now consider that in your planning? And so the reason I can often see touch their playing together is that we're not taught to plan as teacher with ourselves in mind, right? We're taught to plan with best practice in mind, and we're taught to plan with learning needs in mind without really delving in what that learning is our who we think they are. And so I would kind of think about that scenario and say, what was I really expectation? Why was expectation that? What about that students caused me to expect that? What about myself caused me to accept that? And was that all really clear to him? We design all of our lesson and all our project for students, and we do have different expectation, and sometimes we were not aware that we do have different expectation, but we do. And it's the thing about an awareness is that the reason I say it's not something that you can have is because it means just that you're aware of it, and therefore you can make decisions about how you are going to intelligent plan for that or intelligent ignore it, and that the key kind of in the design as a teacher. If you put students at the center, the truth with that is that it then asked the question of, well, then where are you? And this touch on the importance of recognizing where acting as a lens when we see our students. Whether we like it or not, we're, we're never teaching who the student is. We're always teaching who we believe the students is, and that's based on who we are. And finally, this idea that we would do well to remember teachers are learning too, and we might want to treat them as such. We flip it, that model, and we say everything we know about learning is true for students and teachers. Then it always us to kind of use models that we've used for students before to say actress developed in much the same way any learning was because of humans. So let's add some of those models out of best supports learning. Maybe we can decide it's not only acceptably, but helpful to write ourselves into our own teaching stories. How are you going to consider your perfect self than your awareness of what's happening in your classroom? That's the presentation I'm guarding this morning. If there is a mistake in speak, I apologize. Thank you and good morning, everyone.